What type of room should you book if you are going to Alaska? Well, I explored that with my particular room. I got a ocean view room that's extra spacious, and I will be showing you where it's located, what it looks like, and why it's a good choice. So let's get started. And I deliver helpful cruise tips and inspiration for your future cruise travels. We are in Skagway, and today we are tendering because there's some problem with the rock slide at the port. It is beautiful. There's some snow on the mountains. A very interesting perspective. Today I am on the Ovation of the Seas, headed to Alaska. It's day 2, a day at sea, and this is my view from my room. It's a beautiful view. The weather is partly cloudy. I'm at the very forward of this ship, and it is not rocky at all. I mean, you would think it would be. I can see white caps out there, but as far as people were concerned, oh, if I'm in the forward, it's going to be really rocky. I'm on deck 8, so I don't feel the movement at all. And this is called a spacious ocean view, and I really like it for the fact that you can see a view without having to be outside, because I believe it's a little cold. Probably in the 50s. See, this is a great room for an Alaska cruise. It's spacious. It has a big picture window, and you can just sit at your chair and enjoy things if you don't feel like being outside in the freezing cold. So it's a great idea to get a room like this for that reason in particular. I wouldn't even go with a balcony unless you bring a blanket. Just my thoughts. And the thing of what you have is a huge picture window, as you can see right here. It's just really, really nice. So what I have here on the table, we have a chair and some outlets. And at this point in time, you have a nice makeup mirror. As you can see, it lights up. You have space for miscellaneous items. I brought this along. I always use this because it can hold a bunch of different items, and that way I can charge my things, my Fitbit or whatever. So it has a regular outlet, another regular outlet. It has 2 cords like this type of cord. It goes here, 2 of those spaces, a European outlet, and then like an on-off switch for that. As your remote for the television set, it shows you all kinds of things that are the goings on. Just press channel 1 or this. So that's kind of what they show. Out chair right here. It's kind of heavy, so it's not going to knock over. A nice feature, I think I've had this on Explorer, but it's the tea kettle with the different teas here. And we got some cookies yesterday from our room attendant. And then we have a nice lamp here. This light is a nice feature. It does not move, it's stationary. I just received this at my door, and they gave me this for some, I don't know, just because. Very nice. If you have found value in this video and it has helped you or entertained you in any way, please hit that thumbs up button. Also subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. So just your traditional drawers. A traditional drawer. And then it has a refrigerator. It's working. A working refrigerator. And it does come with a hairdryer and some tissue. It's fairly modern. It's pretty similar to other ones I've seen. Nice hooks on the bathroom door. There's also another hook. The tub is made out of a plexiglass. Oh, books, a soap rack, shampoo and body wash, your faucet. The shower head is detachable and it looks like this. It's a fairly good size. There's a step. Thing I am noticing too, they have gone to the app for most things, and my app wasn't working at first because it wouldn't let me reserve anything, but apparently it was something to do with my phone blocking out the Wi-Fi off of Ovation, and so she had to turn it off and turn it on and reconnect, and then that gave me the ability to reserve things. So there is a show you want to reserve, some type of show in the 270 room, and I will be showing some of that. But anyway, I was able to reserve. There's one of 3 nights you can book, and so I booked that for later in the week. But what I wanted to say is the cruise compass, generally it's packed full of what's happening, but I noticed that it's just kind of giving you general overall that it's a formal night, you know, about the temperature is 57, mostly cloudy, exactly like what I was just talking about. But if you notice, they'll give you things to do, and wellness and retail therapy, entertainment and music and dancing, but it all reflects the evening. So it's the evening shows. And then they do have just general information, but as far as specific activities, you'll need to go to your app for what's happening. It gives you hours of the main dining room, the restaurant, coffee and snacks, bars and lounges, that type of. There is a couch here. It's a good sized couch and it has a nice pillow. I would say that it doesn't turn into a bed that I can see, but maybe it does, but it doesn't appear to come apart unless it's some type of a thing that the attendant does. Anyway, so we have, this is the room with the mirror. The closets are interestingly designed. I just discovered this here. These are opening, they both open on either side, so you can store things up here, which is helpful. This particular closet is small. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves, the safe, but this space here, it seems to be pretty small to me. It's okay for my husband, but I could never fit my clothes in that. And then you have 2 drawers here. The hook here for your things. It does kind of interfere with the door here, but I counted there's 22 hangers they gave us, and this is a space for I put my luggage in here. There's also a bar here for, you could rearrange this however you want. There's way too many of these skirt hangers, so I just don't need that many. That's how the setup is. So you can take the shorter items and put them down here, however you want to work it. But that's how this closet looks. So it's two racks, space for your luggage. Underneath the bed, there's space for my luggage, so I put it there. And then the full-length mirror is here by the door. So it's designed a little different. And then you have your electricity saver here, but they gave us like a dummy key so that's okay to do. And of course your on-off switches and your air conditioning is there. By the beds you have 2 lamps that are your night lights. There's also a switch for your overhead light that's on here like this. There are no USB plugs here, just this type of switch on both sides. I'm not seeing a nightstand here. Someone placed it here between my 2 chairs, which makes sense because there's no table here in front for you to put anything on. And so I like that arrangement better. I stand with 2 little cubby holes and a phone. You can set it a wake-up alarm. The switch here works on and off like your lighting like that. As far as your outlets are concerned, you have 2 USB ports, 2 regular plug-ins, 1 international, and then your light switch. Realize that there is no plug for the beds. It's just on this one side here. And that would be the outlet right there. It's just a regular plug. So there's no USB at all and only 1 plug outlet on the right side of the bed. And it's well lit enough. I mean, it's dark because we're in the forward part of the ship, with one big picture window, but I like the big picture window. I think it's a real asset to this room, and it is a very big room. There's lots of space. I think it could use a table, maybe, if you had room service. That's about it. But other than that, it's a very nice room. I'm liking it. I would definitely bring a type of unit such as this type of thing, or you can maybe, attach things. It just will make it easier for yourself because there aren't a lot of USB ports. And if you have a lot of things to plug in, just my suggestion. As you can see, it is a little bit gray and overcast outside. Next week's video will be about the buffet and all the complimentary dining on board. And make sure you check out my playlist up above on the Ovation of the Seas. I have other videos, and hit that like button and notification bell and subscribe so you won't miss anything. Thanks again for watching. Until next time.